I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders and the elders and apostles and bishops at Great Millstone who labor night and day, who give us this 100% truth. Peace and salutations to all the men that's in GMS that's out there on the highways and hedges, making videos, making lessons, showing discussions on who are the real Israelites and foretelling the future to come. Peace and salutations to all the Aqua that are listening in silence, doing as the scriptures command. Peace and salutations to the remnant that might look like these other nations, but they are in fact descendants of the 144,000 hopeful elect. May this lesson be edifying to all the Achaean. Shalom.
In a couple of minutes, and it's indistinguishable from a human face. Now, what you focus on now is two things. Gait, that's very difficult to change, and footwear. Everything else of what you wear that you can change it real quick, but the truth is, people forget about that. The CIA know how to make faces that look like real people. There was a couple in the CIA, the husband is not with us anymore, but I met the wife, Joana Mendez. She showed pictures of herself as a black male. And that face can be put on in a couple of minutes, and it's indistinguishable from a human face. Now, what you focus on now is two things. Gait, that's very difficult to change, and footwear. Everything else of what you wear that you can change it real quick, but the truth is, people forget about that. The CIA know how to make faces that look like real people. There was a couple in the CIA, the husband is not with us anymore, but I met the wife, Joana Mendez. She showed pictures of herself as a black male. And that face can be put on in a couple of minutes, and it's indistinguishable from a human face. Now, what you focus on now is two things. Gait, that's very difficult to change, and footwear. Everything else of what you wear that you can change it real quick, but the truth is, people forget about that. The CIA know how to make
I've read this verse before. And if you follow this channel and other brothers' channels from GMS, you have heard this before. It says, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. This is showing how an ex-KGB, which is of Russia, was saying how what they do and what the CIA do. They have faces. And it was saying how the woman had a face looking like a black person. And they didn't even know. This is nothing new. And I did a video on this about Rising Sun, the movie with Wesley Snipes and Sean Connery. I was a kid when that came out, but when I went to the movie theaters to go see it with my father, when I seen that movie as a child, man, woo, I tell you this, to see it as a child and to understand it as a child was scary. But to be an adult and to be even more aware, man, petrifying. You know, so they could take a picture of your face and make an image of it and have someone commit a crime and say that it's you. And what you gonna do about it? So now you can kind of tell when CGI is happening with fake videos, but they could take a real video now, have a picture of your face, and say it's you. And a lot of people say Tupac faked his death, and they used someone that was his shape and his size and to look like him to fake his death. And he was into movie acting, and he knew that he was going to be killed, so he hired his own makeup artist is to have someone look like him so he could fake his death, which could very well be true. But the thing is, I'm going to show you what can happen if someone does this to us. Now, these are two images and two stories. I'm going to first play the story of this man, because this is where I first seen it from. Okay? The bank robber one. And see, the thing with this mask in this video, this man did not make this mask to look like him. The man just happened to just look like that, to just look alike. And he got arrested. But his girlfriend turned to man and freed the guy. But imagine someone purposely making a mask. That's why you gotta take this stuff seriously. If you're watching videos on this channel, whether you like them or not, whether you are of the hopeful elect or even not of the hopeful elect, you better beware of the stuff that's going on. Because even if you're watching this channel just for fun, you're being monitored. Just in case they think you might break and decide to join or even sympathize with GMS. So if this is not your cup of tea, you better get the hell out now. Because those that are here, we are here to ride or die. We are here to follow the truth and sincerity and truthness. This is not something for games or for playing or to have fun. So you better get out.
Smart founders surveillance photos like these all the time, and maybe you recognize the person in the video, but your eyes can deceive you even about your own child.
Yeah, that's really true. And tonight we actually show you a stunning local case that will make you scratch your head a little bit and wonder if what you just saw was indeed real.
And it also illuminates what prosecutors say is a real problem. Eyewitness accounts. They say they're so unreliable, they may just be the worst kind of evidence.
See, so unreliable.
In 2010, he held up multiple tri-state banks, and the surveillance video hit probably every newscast in Cincinnati.
It's something you would see in a Hollywood movie. I don't think any of us has seen anybody do anything like this.
This is the bank.
Let me pause that. They said it's something you would see in a Hollywood movie. And that's when I was talking about that movie Rising Sun with Wesley Snipes and Sean Connery. See, you can't be ignorant of Satan's devices. Let's continue.
In the video, but your eyes can deceive you.
Just saw was indeed real.
And it also illuminates what prosecutors say is a real problem. Eyewitness accounts. They say they're so unreliable, they may just be the worst kind of evidence.
In 2010, he held up multiple tri-state banks, and the surveillance video hit probably every newscast in Cincinnati.
It's something you would see in a Hollywood movie. I don't think any of us has seen anybody do anything like this.
This is the bank robber.
We believe to be an African-American male.
Hamilton County prosecutor Joe Dieter says people were convinced
They
they
was
knew
mad
this
when they
guy.
found out it was an Edomite.
They pointed at the same guy, the same house. They were sure it was this man.
Put out a Crime Stoppers tip, and we got about 5 or 6, 7 phone calls. I know that guy. He lives on this street. He lives in this particular house. And when the detectives went to that house, they knocked on the door. His mom answered it. She said, "I know why you're here. I just saw on television my son robbing a bank."
This is that woman's son. Take a look. He looks incredibly like the guy in the surveillance video. Police took the son, whose identity we were not given, into custody. Then they got a call from another woman who said they had the wrong guy, that it was her boyfriend who robbed the bank, and this is her boyfriend, Conrad Zerdiak.
Actual perpetrator was white as could be. He had bought a theatrical mask from Beverly Hills, which cost a few $1,000s.
A few $1,000s.
Very lifelike, and he had it on, and it looks like the guy they called Crime Stoppers about.
I mean, his mom said
His mother said it.
he did it.
He did it. It looked just like her son.
Sunglasses covered Zerdiak's blue eyes. Gloves covered his hands.
That just tells you don't believe what you see all the time, because you could be dead wrong.
Hold on.
Deceive you.
I'm glad he said that. Because that means with everything. That means with everything. You got to be careful of the stuff you say that you're saying. All this stuff now that they talk about with Trump and these aliens and stuff like that. And people looking at me strange like, why you talking about stuff like that? Hey, man. That Project Bluebeam is real. Yeah. All that stuff. Fake aliens and stuff. Come on, man. It ain't no damn aliens. Only thing that's out there is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. That is it. And the heavenly angels. That's it. That is it. And you got Esau trying to have his fake chariots that he got made from the left-hand side. But those angels gave you some shoddy chariots that you think is going to be able to fight against the almighty Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Come on, man. You can't fight against Yahweh. Man, you got to be smoking dope. But let's let this thing continue.
Video, but you're
In 2010,
Like any of us has seen anybody do anything like this.
this is the bank robber.
We believe.
He was this man.
Put out a Crime Stoppers tip. You're here. Dead wrong.
Joe Dieters will no longer take one person's word for it, ever since this man was wrongly imprisoned for rape based on one person's identification.
You can't rely solely on identification. It's a recipe for some type of disaster. And I think a disaster is an innocent person in prison.
He says eyewitness accounts are the worst kind of evidence.
I would consider identification as one piece of evidence. It should never be the only piece of evidence.
See?
Well, Conrad Zerdiak will be in prison for that robbery and other robberies until 2035. And we want to show you something. The prosecutor let us borrow this. This is the mask used in that
Damn.
crime. It has been sitting at my desk
That
now
thing
for about
look
a week,
real.
freaking everyone out.
The whole newsroom's been
Yeah, I
talking
mean,
about
it's really, it's unbelievably lifelike. And the poor guy who just happened to look like it did nothing wrong. Right. Absolutely nothing wrong. But this thing, you can look him up. You can buy on several $100s, thousands
And there
of
are several
dollars.
cases actually across the country where it is thought that people are using
Oh,
these
they are.
types of masks.
Let me tell you something. This is how you know when the government is tracking you. Before I started learning about GMS, I started telling friends and talking over the cell phone. I lied to you not. A car pulled up to me, and it was nighttime, and I see these guys looking at me moving around the car, and I see them stretching their face, their nose and stuff like that, and their cheeks. And I said, man, these dudes got on lifelike masks. They had on lifelike masks. And I'm going to show a little short that I'm going to post, not now, but I'm going to put it on my post line so people can see it. And I said to myself, man, these dudes got masks on. But I honestly think it was the government following me because, I like to warn people. And they were following me, and they was like basically trying to say, hey, we watch you, we listen to everything you're doing, and we got those masks too. Because best believe the CIA, FBI, they're out here committing crimes. Don't think every time you see on the news that you see, and that's a perfect disguise for them to do gang shootings. To dress up to look like the opposition and then commit crimes. Don't think the government ain't doing that. They doing it. They'll tell you that. Why would we do such a thing? That's wicked. We would never do nothing like that. Our government are law-abiding citizens and we love everyone. We will never do such a thing. Yeah, bullshit. All right, I'm not going for that one. Here's another one. Right here. I hate to say it, man, but this is a Jake. Well, supposedly a Jake. Could be a tear, but he looking like a Jake. Hate to do it. We gotta go into the story too. Gotta be fair, right? Black man uses lifelike white man mask for robberies. See? See how the table turns? Let's go into it, man. Let's go into it.
The times when LASIK surgery would be helpful. Moving on. Let's see. Another clue police noticed that was the suspect
Always kept his mouth open. Because it's the mask. He got to breathe. He can't breathe through his nose. And surveillance footage allegedly showed Powell with his mouth open wearing the mask. 30-year-old Inglewood native was arrested on May 2nd during a traffic stop by Beverly Hills police officers. Inside Powell's car were the same face mask and other items connected to the burglaries. The vehicle's license plate were also stolen. So he got smart. He got smart. Because he's like, hey, man, if I pull up in this ride, and they can just run my plates, and I'm screwed. So he went and he stole license plates to put on his ride. But that's impossible. Like, you still riding the same ride. You feel me? Still driving the same ride. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? You driving around in a forest green Camry with different license plates. It don't matter. It's gonna be like, yo, it's the same car. What the hell's wrong with you, man? Doesn't change anything.
So you see how it goes both ways. You gotta be careful out here. You almost really gotta get up on someone to see who they are. Imagine you out there at camp and you see someone walking by and they're looking like something else. And these people could be scoping you out, trying to follow you home and all this crazy nonsense. And you got to deal with stuff like this. You have to be very, very careful. Because in the times that we are living in, you have to be careful. That's why if you're going to watch this video, please share this video. Because not a lot of people talk about stuff like this. You know. But that's also why this scripture is here. To shed light. You know, because, you know. Matthew 24:24. For there shall rise false Christs and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, in so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. But you will not be able to see the very elect, because the very elect is going to see the bullshit. This is a bunch of bullshit. And you ain't going to be able to hit it with us. Because we're going to see it coming from a mile away. So when you're looking at someone, make sure you look at the eyes. Make sure you look at the mouth and the cheeks and the ears. And everything. And even look at their shirt. I remember one time someone came up to me and I can clearly see the microphone underneath their shirt. Clearly see it. But I guess they think, well, he ain't gonna pay no attention. But I seen it. So people are recording you. And people are trying to take pictures of you. But these are some of the tactics they're going to use in those days. To say that the prophets are doing this, the prophets are doing that. This is the video of the guy. He has the same body structure. This is his face. And that's what they're going to do. Even down to the voice.
Excuse me. They say you can imitate anybody. Even their voice. Even their voice. Then why not stay in disguise all the time? You know? Look like everyone else.
Because we shouldn't have to.
Hello?
Yeah, it's me.
John?
Yeah. Is everything all right? Are you
You guys okay?
sure, honey? Everything's okay.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
John, it's late. Honey, I was beginning to worry about you. If you hurry home, we can sit down and have dinner together. I'm making beef stew.
Something's wrong. She's never this nice.
John?
Where are you?
What the hell is the goddamn dog barking at? Hey! Shut up, you worthless piece of shit!
The dog's really barking.
I thought you were gonna tell the kid to get rid of that fucking mutt.
John, honey, it's late. Please don't make me worry. Can we be there? Honey, are you okay?
I'm right here. I'm fine.
Are you sure? Are you sure you're all right?
What's the dog's name?
Max. Hey, Janelle. What's wrong with Wolfie? I can hear him barking. Is he okay?
Wolfie's fine, honey. Wolfie's just fine. Where are you?
Your foster parents are dead.
With that being said, Shalom.